Hello, OLs. Today I'm going to be showing you some brief stuff about WSU 360 so that as you're making appointments with new first years and new transfers this January, you know how to use this system. So once you've logged into your My Westfield account, on the Academics tab, you're going to click Log into WSU 360. You may be prompted to log in to My Westfield again. You're just going to enter the same credentials that you use to log into My Westfield. This is so that you have safety and security when logging into WSU 360. Once you've logged in, this is what it's going to look like for you. This is the landing page. If it doesn't look like this, you can navigate over and go to home, and that will get you to the home screen. So I'm currently impersonating one of your fellow OLs. Thank you so much for letting me do this. What we want to show you is how you can update your profile and other features to help students. So if you wanted to change your photo, you could update and change that. Your photos are automatically your ID photos, which could be a little bit old if they were taken a couple years ago. So if you want to update them to have it be more of an updated photo, you're welcome to do that. Please keep them professional, obviously. Then your profile settings. Your preferred login page, that when you log in, what's the first thing that opens when you see the page? Is it your appointment screen, your students, and what you're tracking? What do you want to be the default login page? I typically keep it as the default page, and I think that that would work best. If you want to send a direct link to your appointment to a student, you can certainly do that. That goes directly to the student as well. Then you have contact information to include in here, alternative email, alternative phones, if you have a video phone, your day and time, your title and about. So you may want to customize the about section and give your title, orientation leader. This will then override whatever we have you in the system as, which is just new student orientation. You can change it so that it just lists as orientation leader. You can also include a biography about yourself. As well as a general overview. What is it you're going to be doing when you're meeting with them, some of the stuff that you like to do with students when you're meeting with them for orientation purposes. So I want you to really utilize that profile to update some stuff. Then you've got appointment preferences. So this is for office hour stuff. I don't want you to do too much in here because I've already set your office hours up for you. I want to make sure that students have access to that. But if you want to receive a notification so that you receive a notification when students book appointments, make sure that this is clicked so that you get a calendar attachment. So as a student is booking a one-on-one orientation session with you, you get an email from Starfish Calendar that you can then RSVP to and add to your Outlook calendar so that you can be tracking that on your personal calendars and make sure that it doesn't conflict with anything you may already have. Then we already have locations via Zoom set up for each of you as part of this. And then the notification tab. So this is how you get email notified of anything. So planning reminder. So you could get a notification individually for each appointment, meaning 15 minutes before you're due to have an appointment, you could get an email notification. Or you could send me a digest of all appointments and you could have it set to do that at a certain time. So for example, myself, I get one email every morning when I wake up saying, here's all the appointments that you have today. Getting an email notification every 15 minutes when Outlook is already doing that for me because I RSVP'd and have those things in my Outlook calendar. So those are the only things in your profile I want you to sort of focus on if you'd like to. Then we want you to be aware of the ability for you guys to put students in. Say a student emails orientation and is struggling to use the system. Sometimes it happens. If their browsers aren't updated, they can't access it. It happens very infrequently, but I want to show you all how you can actually sign a student up for an appointment with you. So if you navigate to the appointments section, and then you navigate to January, you can see all of the hours that I've placed you into from a week view, okay? And say a student emails you or emails orientation directly and needs to go and have someone book them for them. And they say, I am available on Friday, January 8th at 3 p.m. Great. What we're going to do is then type their names into this system, and you're essentially booking it for them. It's happening via Zoom, and the reason is for a one-on-one orientation session. You hit submit, it books it for you, sends you a calendar notification, and books it for the student as well too. So it's a pretty easy system to use so that you can also put a student into an appointment if they're struggling to use the system. They will be receiving an instructional video just like this one, but geared towards them so that they can see how to book these appointments. So you should be able to move through this really smoothly. If you have any questions, the 9 of you, please don't hesitate to reach out to me at nwest@westfield.ma.edu. Make sure to CC Matt on any of those emails so that we can make sure that we're all on the same page, okay? All right, very excited to have you all using this system. Please let me know if you have any questions.